I love how excited you guys get. You're like, open, 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 open in the feed. So here we are. Welcome to our live specimen sale. Today is some of the best stuff I brought home from Tucson. So if you love the really rare, the really special, the really unique, you are in for a treat tonight. That's all I can say. Hope you brought your wallet. Maybe if you're in the mood to shop. And also what I always say is, even if you're not in the mood to shop, I'm glad you're here. I like to teach. And so you're going to learn about some stuff tonight. I also have some pretty off the chain giveaways, I have to say, in terms of stuff from Tucson. I think tonight's giveaways are some of the best that we've done. And I have wands, I have ceremonial tools, I have replica statues from Egypt, I have gemstone mirrors, I have statues, other statues, Hindu statues. So shall we begin, darlings? I don't even know where to start with you. Okay. I have my trusty crew here. We're going to start with Libyan gold tonight. Okay. So a lot of the pieces I'm going to tell you about have stories. I'm going to try to be as quick as I can. Let me remind you of the rules. As Queen Hannah would tell you herself, the way this works is I'm going to tell you about the thing, and then as soon as I tell you the price and what to say, you can say sold. Okay, but you have to wait for that. That's right, Hannah, right? And I told them the right thing. Okay. And your internet speed can impact your ability to jump in there on time. So just make sure your internet is functioning as quickly and as well as it can. For me, that usually means going in the other room and telling my kids to get off the internet while I'm doing something like this. I don't know if you have a drain on your internet, but anyway, now you have been prepared. So I'm going to start with a story about Libyan gold tektite from the Saharan desert of Africa, just outside of Egypt. So roughly 30 million years ago, something of a meteorite struck the earth in that location, like I said, adjacent to Egypt in northern Africa. And when that meteoric activity occurred, and there's so much information and data out there about the specificities of that collision, whether it actually, whether the meteorite actually struck Earth or, sort of detonated before it even, while it was still in the atmosphere. However, that collision occurred with Earth. When that meteor struck, it turned all of the sand to glass. It was 1800 degrees Celsius. They can tell what temperature, this is my own personal piece of Libyan gold tektite, they can tell what temperature this glass melted at, which gives you a sense, right? A nuclear test detonation is between 1200 and 1300 degrees Celsius. So for that meteor to have hit either in our atmosphere or actually the planet itself at 1800 degrees Celsius gives you a sense of how significant an impact that was. Now, there's certain pockets in that desert where the Libyan glass, which is typically yellow, comes in a very light green color. And that's because it has what they call residue of the actual meteor inside. Do you see the dark pockets of this particular Libyan gold where it's got like striations in it? That's osmium and iridium, which are, in this particular case, especially the osmium, is considered extraterrestrial material. This has been set in oxidized sterling and gold with a gold snake down the front and a ruby stone in its eye. And it's open on the back, the way you want all of your magical jewelry to be. I'm in love with this piece. It's one of a kind, I will tell you. And this is fine jewelry. So this is even a little bit more fine than we typically do with Sage Goddess, but we wanted to bring a couple of these super special pieces to you. If you saw me live in Tucson talking about the Libyan gold with the meteor inclusions inside of it, because I have one piece of this myself, you know how special this is. Are you ready? Libyan gold pendant, one of a kind, in gold with ruby and oxidized sterling, so it almost looks black. How gorgeous is this piece? It is $650. And it will be yours. If that isn't a queen priestess necklace, I don't know what is. And I will tell you, the pieces of Libyan gold with the inclusions like this, just the pieces were going for between $200 and $400 or $500 a piece in Tucson, wholesale. So to find it set in sterling and gold with a ruby like this, with a gorgeous bail, for $650 is pretty incredible. So if it's speaking to you, it's here. Like I said, truly one of a kind, gorgeous piece. We have a Libyan tektite ring that I can show you too, just to sort of kick off. And then we'll move into some of our other stones. Aren't they gorgeous? Just to even see these pieces. These are all handmade, by the way, by Louis of Stone Age Designs in Glastonbury, just so you know. Now, this is a Libyan gold ring. I want to try and show it to you without having it be too washed out. This is the same Libyan tektite glass, occurred from a collision with Earth 30 million years ago. And then it was sort of just like tumbled and rolled around in the sand and polished that way for those 30 million years. Tutankhamun, when King Tut's tomb was excavated, in his breastplate actually had a scarab carved of Libyan gold. And we know that Tut actually sent people out into the desert to harvest this glass because he had multiple carvings of it in his burial chamber. This is a sterling silver and gold ring. And here's what I want you to notice. Look how Louis designed this. Do you see the point of the stone? When that passes through your finger, it touches your skin every time you wear it. It makes contact. He deliberately sets his stones that way so that the whole time you're wearing your ring, that stone is making contact with your skin. Isn't it incredible? So this one is size...
What do you have there?
I'm going to say it's an 8. This is the teardrop.
The teardrop is an 8.
Is an 8. I have it sitting next to my beautiful rune band. And again, do you see the stone, how it's set? High set like that so that it's touching your skin. Isn't that beautiful? So again, sterling silver, size 8 with gold accents all the way around. Isn't that beautiful? So it's two-tone. And this particular ring is also $650. Isn't it gorgeous? Now, again, this is fine jewelry. This is sterling silver and gold, not just sterling silver. The stone is touching your skin. Bear with me. I have a cough again. So, Okay, so this one, it looks like it is gone. Congratulations, Cynthia. This is a queen ring. I don't know what finger you plan to wear it on. It would be really beautiful. The queen finger, by the way, just so you know, is your ring finger. I'm sorry, your forefinger of your left hand. So queens, especially in England, but in other countries too, notoriously wore a ring on that finger to denote that they had divine right authority. And so we call it the queen finger, and any ring that you wear on that finger is your queen ring. All right, queen. Whoever gets this necklace, by the way, I'm extremely jealous of you. But I'm a big girl and I can hold that. I can work with that. I can still be happy for you, even though I'm jealous of you. Just so you know. Okay.
I'll play this one too.
Let's actually move on to stones, and then we'll come back. I have one more Libyan Libyan gold ring. So if that one was speaking to you and Cynthia took it out of your hand, there's still one more. Same size, in fact, I believe, too. Okay. This is larvikite. I was so excited in Tucson because I saw more larvikite in Tucson than I have seen probably in the last 4 or 5 years. Larvikite is a member of the feldspar family, and it's just as powerful a stone for new moon and setting new intentions as labradorite or spectralite. It's another one in that family. And larvikite has its own metaphysical properties too. It's very calming, very centering. It's got these little pockets of flash. With my artificial lights, I may not be able to show it to you as well, but when you get these pieces, take them out in the sun because they will just come to life for you. These spheres are, what would you say these are, 3-inch spheres?
3-inch.
These are 3 inches. We have 3 of these available. That's it. This is one of the largest sizes of larvikite spheres that we found in Tucson, so we're really excited about this. Are you ready? $90 each. Includes shipping, by the way, so you don't have to worry about calculating that on top. All of our prices include shipping. Larvikite is L-A-R-V-A, like larva. Kite, K-I-T-E. And again, there's 3 of these beautiful spheres available for $90. Yeah, it's a different one. And a lot of times people have larvikite, like they'll have a piece of tumbled, maybe you got it from me, but they don't have spheres. So we were really excited when we found these. But again, even buying it from the source in Tucson, there were 3 of this size. So
We have Jill Cobb.
Congratulations, Jill.
Catherine Windsor.
And Catherine.
And Persephone Rising.
And Persephone Rising.
Yeah.
Well, hello, Persephone Rising. That isn't a sexy name. I don't know what is. Now you have a sexy sphere to go with your sexy name. I love it. Okay. Congratulations. And you should be using that every time you have a new moon. You should be busting that sphere out and using it to set your intentions and hold your intentions through the lunar cycle. Woohoo! Okay. Now, Shiva. We're actually going to be working with Shakti quite a bit, who is the divine feminine to Shiva's divine masculine, although Shiva is all, right? Shiva is the primary god in the Hindu tradition, a force of creation, inspiration. And I have the most beautiful Shiva statue. I have Shiva sitting in my office. And so I think having some representation of Shiva in your sacred space is very important, not only just to honor his power and his energy in the Hindu tradition, which is so incredibly meaningful for those of us who follow that tradition and that lineage. And so we have, of the Shiva statue, we have 5 of these available. Again, shipping is built in. Look how gorgeous these are. The colors are so beautiful, right? 5 of these, shipping's included. These are $49 a piece, which is a crazy price, like crazy price. If you have wanted a statue for your collection in this size, because this is hefty too, this is a solid piece, you're going to be really excited and glad that you chose this one. And so this would be a really powerful statue for you to use to set up an altar for the year, for what you're going to create or what you're going to manifest. Shiva is responsible for all of those energies, whatever you're creating, whatever you're bringing through. Shiva is also a great protector. And so that's another way that you can work with Shiva, is calling upon Shiva's protective energies as well. Aren't they beautiful? Okay, I think these are gone. You can take this one back. Who are the lovely, lucky
Peggy Casper.
folks? Oh, hey, Peggy. Congratulations. You're going to love it.
Gansy to Lover. Nancy Elias.
Gansy to Lover. Nancy. Yep,
Jen,
Nancy got one.
And Andrea Lopez.
And Andrea Lopez. Congratulations, you guys. I know. No more like that. I wish there was. I wish we had Shakti and some of the other gods and goddesses in that same style. I just think it's really beautiful and I love all the colors. So congratulations to you guys. Okay, the hits keep coming. I could just sit here like with you like this for the next 4 or 5 days. I think we have enough that we could just keep going. My poor team would run away crying, but I would stay with you and we could talk about it. They're like, what? No, we're not doing that. Okay. When I see natural citrine, my heart starts to pound because it's rare. You know, most of the citrine that you see on the market is heated amethyst, which is beautiful too, but it's not citrine. This is African citrine. It's a natural generator that's been lightly polished, and it actually has a little baby growing right here that they also polish. This is one of the most beautiful, translucent, gemmy, natural African citrine generators that this mama has ever seen. So I'm having a little bit of a moment with it. I'm really excited for whoever gets this one. The price is absolutely flipping nuts. You ready? African citrine generator. It's $96. Don't even think about it. Like, if you think about it, it's going to be all gone. We'll never have anything like this at this price for you ever again.
Renee Helton.
All right, Renee. Get it, girl. This one is complete magic. I almost want a picture of it because I'm hoping it'll go in the middle of your prosperity altar or your manifestation altar, and I just want to see it glowing with all of your other tools. I'm thrilled for you. That's big magic from Tucson. If there had been more, we would have purchased them. They just didn't. They didn't have them. And you know, when they don't have it in Tucson, that's telling you nobody has it. You know, that's like the end of the line when they don't have it in Tucson for us. Okay. Ah! Makes me scream a little. You know, it's good when I was like, I want one. So I took one off the list. So I was like, no, no, no. Mama needs one of those. These are beautiful. So these are titanium aura quartz candle holders, tea light holders. Come on. I had never seen anything like this. Again, when I saw it in Tucson, it's like, I scream a little, I start running. Everybody knows what that means. It's like, oh God, where'd she go? What did she find? We will send you one of our custom Sage Goddess tea lights with this too, so that when you get it home, you can work it as soon as you open the box. I'll tell you something. You put that tea light in here and the whole thing glows, and it glows rainbow because those crystals are illuminated, right? And so there's nothing like these incredible tea light holders. This one, I have 3 of these. They're all the same size. They're going to have like natural variations, but they're all the same size, same quality, everything. I have 3 of them. They are $59 each. And there's no more. So this is another one where I was like, can you make more of these? Can you get more of these? And they're like, nope. I know, aren't they beautiful? Look at the rainbows. And this is like in bright light. Do you know what I mean? You take this out in the sunlight and this thing just comes alive. And that the whole side here, it's hard to see with the lights, but it's all gold. It looks kind of washed out, but it's actually in person. There's an iridescent sort of gold glimmer. They're beautiful. Okay, I think these are gone.
Ashley, Michelle, and Cynthia.
Ashley, Michelle, and Cynthia. Congratulations, girls. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You will love that.
Are you ready?
Woo! Am I ready or are they ready?
Is everybody ready?
I love ocean jasper. We work directly with the people who own one of the primary mines in Madagascar. So you can always trust that our ocean jasper is the best quality, and we're going to bring it to you at the best price. This is the most beautiful, hands down. Hannah's probably losing her mind because Hannah really likes ocean jasper. Isn't she pretty? She's got the full rainbow. There's every color. There's peach and pink and yellow and green and purple and red and look at the markings. You know, ocean jasper is a form of what we call orbicular jasper, and we call it that because of the orbits, right? And so one of the marks of quality in your orbicular jaspers of any kind, whether it's ocean jasper or the other orbicular jaspers in that family, you're looking for the eyes. So just to teach you a little bit about ocean jasper, so next time you know, like, if you're like, gosh, am I looking at a good quality piece? I don't know, and I'm not there with you to tell you. If you see the orbits and they're well defined and the color is intense, that's how you know you've got cherry AAA grade ocean jasper in your hands. Okay, one of a kind. My sweet rainbow angel. Ocean jasper is a stone of happiness. You should be happy all the time. I'm sorry, but you should. And she'll be a good reminder that you should just be happy. She's $275. Isn't she beautiful? It's quite a sight, isn't it? Like, I've got her next to my rainbow art there, and she's so beautiful. I'm so excited for whoever receives her because she just has the sweetest energy to her I've ever seen. Even the bottom of her is pretty. Look at the intensive, you know, of that yellow, the intensity of that color. I just think she's stunning.
Judy.
All right, Judy, congratulations, you. Oh, she is truly beautiful. And, you know, that's how I like to spend my time in Tucson, is the onesie twosie, like going and finding the most beautiful ocean jasper angel in the world, or the most beautiful Super 7 sphere. So that's a lot of what this sale is about, is showing you the best of the best of the best. Before we go there. Okay. We have fun with this with you guys. Okay. Let me try, and I may have to adjust the light just a little bit because it's a little washed out. This is skeletal Brandberg amethyst in a scepter. Thank you so much, Golnaz, for that, because they can see it much better that way. Scepter meaning that the bottom of the generator is smaller, less wide than the top. And a scepter design is powerful because it is said that every scepter crystal on the planet today was once a tool of priests and priestesses in ancient Lemuria and Atlantis. And that's why we love our scepters so much, because many of us who believe that we were priests and priestesses in ancient Lemuria and Atlantis seem to have memory of working with tools like this. This is a skeletal. It is amethyst. You can see a lot of the skeletal formation here, but you can't buy it because I'm going to give it away. That's our favorite part of the spec sale. You can't buy it because I am giving it away. And it has a smoky, I should show you this. And as Brandberg Amethyst sometimes does, it actually has a smoky phantom right on top. How cool is that? So if it's speaking to you, all you have to do is say, yes, please. And I'm going to choose a winner right now. This is one of 2 really sexy giveaways for this spec sale. So I hope you're excited about that. Oh yeah. And if I was going to put a retail value on this, I don't even know. We were trying. Yeah, between $250 and $300 is the value of this piece. So it's a pretty sexy giveaway. Melanie Lynn said she was ready to say sold. I got you, girl. You can't buy it. And I am giving it away. So, so, so beautiful. Is it calling to you? I love that. All right. Well, you know what? I feel called to you, Vania. And Vania says that her heart is beating out of her chest. So what's going to happen to her when she finds out she won it? Congratulations, Vania. Vania Luminous Mountain is the lucky lady who's going to take this gorgeous celestial scepter home tonight. And I hope that it reminds you of your own power and how you may have used this sacred tool in a past life. So with so much love from my heart to yours, enjoy this piece. Beautiful, lucky girl. So exciting. If I had 100 of them, I'd give one to all of you. I really would. Okay. Maybe one day we can do that. Wouldn't that be fun? I dream sometimes in my head, you know, those weird thoughts you get sometimes, like what you would do if you could do anything. And I think, wouldn't it be fun to just fill a room with crystals, almost like hoarders, but intentionally doing it, and just let people come in and take whatever they want? Wouldn't that be fun? Like you invite people, it's an event, and you can just, as much as you can pack in your bag.
Let's do it tomorrow.
Would you come out here for that? Yeah, shit, Brooklyn's like tomorrow. Not tomorrow. All right, congratulations. Okay, now this is what we call a power tool. These are replica wands, Mayan wands, replica of what was found in burial chambers. Aren't these beautiful? All hand carved out of quartz. It's washed out a little bit. Would you guys mind hitting the lights just one more time so I can show them? These are not washed out in person. These are quartz and they are covered in iron oxide, which gives them that sort of ancient feel. But do you see how they're quite translucent, actually, the physical body of the wand. And then the top has your animals. This is it? It's not condor, is it? Is it might be condor. Could be condor. Condor is important medicine in the Mayan tradition. And then it has quartz points all the way up the side. Is this incredible or what? So you can use this to open your circles, right? In ritual. You can use this to send energy in one direction. I could send energy from me to you. I could call in energy from you to me. I could send energy around a circle. I could send energy from Gaia to Source. I can collect energy from Source and send it to Gaia. That's how we work with wands. Okay. So, and the other piece is exactly the same, but instead of the condor medicine, it has owl medicine. Isn't that something? Dimensionally, they are the same. Material-wise, they are the same. Value-wise, they are the same. Okay, so let me tell you, these are handmade by a shaman in Peru for me. These were brought to Tucson for me. Nobody else has them, and he doesn't have any more. If I do have more, it will be next year this time, and it'll be more like another 6 maybe. Okay, so this is not like mass produced on any level. Is this vulture? Are we saying it's vulture? Is it condor vulture?
It is condor.
Okay. $400. And again, I don't even know how. You can go ahead and turn the lights back on for me, Golnaz. Thank you so much. I don't even know how. Each one of these wands takes anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks to create. Absolutely incredible. Okay, Julie Flowers is saying yes, sold to the condor. Is that right? And yes, did Kenneth got the owl? Is that right?
Yep.
Congratulations. I had a feeling that would happen. And it's because you guys are smart. You have learned. When I tell you it's special and it's not coming back, that's legit. I wish I could. But in a way, what I really, really love about those is that you can't. Like, don't you love that that is pure magic, still being hand wrought, hand forged, all the details handmade, each individual quartz point hand attached by a shaman in a trance state. I mean, there's nothing that you can even compare that to. I had 2 left from last year, just so you know. And when Louie and Momo were here, I gifted the 2 because that felt really right. They should be in the hands of wizards, and those 2 gentlemen are. So I either try to make sure those go into the right student hands or into the right healer hands. Okay. I told you tonight was a little sick, in my personal opinion. Look at that. This is amethyst. And this, my friends, is a perfume bottle. How beautiful is that? It's completely beautiful, gemmy, translucent amethyst. Do you see that? You can actually see the chamber. The process that they go through to make these gemstone perfume bottles is arduous. They have to have the right quality of stone. Then they have to blow out the center and insert the tube, which results in breakage of about 25% of the bottles. And then once they have it, they have to find a matching piece to be able to create the stopper, which is glass, by the way. And what I love is you can travel with these. And they're tight. They don't leak. I've put them in my travel bags, you know, when I'm on vacation or whatever. They don't leak. And the lucky person who buys this one is going to get a vial of some super special potion from me to fill it. An unnamed perfume that you cannot buy anywhere else. It's one of my personal favorites. There's only one of this magic, and she is $259. Unbelievable. Can you imagine how that will look on your vanity or sitting on your bedside table? Like, this would be a beautiful one to put your sleep oils in. The blend I'm sending you, by the way, will help you sleep too. It has a little bit of a sedative in it. Hey, Peggy. You chose well. And you'll have to let me know if you like the perfume I made for you. I think you will. I think you will love it. It's quite intoxicating. So congratulations. That's a beautiful one that you'll have for a lifetime. And then I have some balls. I have orange balls, to be specific. I'll let you look at them while I sip my tea for a second. Okay. I love these spheres so much. I love Sunset Aura. I can't even put it into words. This is my sphere, just for a little show and tell. This is mine. Isn't she pretty? And so she's always here. And so these are like the babies. Aren't they beautiful? Sunset Aura is a permanent treatment that bonds gold and other metals to quartz. These are super cherry. I mean, there are grades of aura where it's done exceptionally well, or it's done good enough, or not all sides are treated. This is the best of the best of the best. And part of the way you know that it's really good aura is that they start with super clear material, because aura doesn't take unless the original quartz is so crystal clear. And so that's what drives the price up too, because the quartz itself has to be such high quality. So if you want one of the babies of my mama, I have 2 of these only 2. They're $69 each for Sunset Aura. This is a sexy time stone. This is all sacral, sexy time, passion, desire, creativity, all those things are Sunset Aura quartz. Isn't it beautiful? Plus, it'll just make you happy to look at it. I just love how beautiful it is. Okay.
Crystal Faith and
All right,
Celeste.
Crystal and Celeste. Congratulations. Got the babies to my mama. I love it. I'm glad that they're going to you. I'll put this back. Okay.
Are you ready?
Oh, geez. I always told you I'm a crazy cat lady. Now I have proof. This is the best kind of cat to have, though. If you're gonna be a crazy cat lady, come sit on my lap. Have you met Bastet? Because here she is. She's so heavy, I can't really, I've been working out, but I mean, come on now. What do you think this weighs? This is probably about 10 pounds,
10
right?
pounds.
Yeah, so I got to hold her with both hands. She's 10 pounds. You could definitely get a good workout with Bastet. Bastet, of course, is one of the most powerful of the goddesses in the Egyptian tradition. Look at her. She's got beautiful scarabs carved around her, scarab right in the top of her head. Isn't she divine? Look at her feet. Look at her tail wrapped around. Every detail, and it's made in Egypt, so you have your authenticity there. It's even got some glyphs around the side on the bottom. Bastet is $2.99. And she's a serious kitty.
Oh, yeah.
This is so the perfect piece for one of you. That's cute. All right, I know she's got scarabs on her. So if she's yours, let us know. We love our Egyptian pantheon,
Yes.
don't we?
Yes. Peggy.
Peggy, it's quite a night for you. Makes me want to see how you're going to arrange all your beautiful treasures. Congratulations. That one is stunning. We have to, can you guys bring the light down just a little bit? It's going to wash out some of these smaller pieces. No, I like this one, but it was down this way just a little bit more, and then it came back up. So I just want to try and see if we can point it down a little bit. Bear with us, guys. We're trying to get our lighting happening for you. That's perfect, actually. That's good, yeah. Okay. Now, here's another super rare. I mentioned, actually, rhodochrosite crystals when I was in Tucson, and some of you were like, what, rhodochrosite crystals? Because you just hadn't seen them before. I hadn't really seen them either, not in the form I'm about to show you. These are extremely rare. Now, these are African. There are 2 countries in the world that deliver us rhodochrosite crystals. They either come from Africa or they come from Argentina. These are African. And what's really interesting about these, you know how I feel about my African stones. I'm a little obsessed. But part of my own lineage comes from the African continent. So I just think that maybe that's what the connection is for me. This one should be made into jewelry. I will just tell you that. I absolutely think it should. And the African rhodochrosite, sort of ombres from a dark pink to like a peach color. So I'm going to show it to you right now. How incredible is that? It's a naturally double terminated rhodochrosite crystal from Africa. Now, this is one of those cases where size doesn't matter. That's juicy. That is like having an incredible quality diamond in your hand. So if you're a collector and you want something really rare and have some incredible jewelry made out of it, this rhodochrosite crystal from Africa may just be the piece for you. And keep in mind, jewelers like Sylvia Peluso can actually take this and add another crystal down to make you sort of a longer amulet. This is a Sylvia piece made out of aquamarine for me. But anyway, a lot of you know Sylvia, and she could actually take this and make something awesome for you out of it. This is $599 for the jewel in the rhodochrosite crown. Never in all my days have I ever seen anything like that. Isn't it beautiful? Can you imagine a necklace made out of that? I think I would never take it off. Rhodochrosite is one of the most important love stones. It heals the heart. It even is good for cardiac issues, physical cardiac issues as well. The word comes from the Greek word for red or rose, rhodos, which is where the name rhodochrosite comes from. Not a super sexy name. Sometimes when our ancestors name things for the colors, like lapis lazuli just means blue stone. It doesn't mean anything sexy like we want it to. Anyway, so that rhodochrosite crystal is there.
Julie and Michelle.
Julie
Flowers and Michelle and Cello.
Okay, cool. They're both gone?
They're both gone.
Okay. We had 2. Congratulations, girls. I didn't even realize that happened. Congratulations. You have officially what are the only 2 gemmy rhodochrosite crystals from Africa like that we saw in the entire Tucson show. There is not another. I don't even have one. So congratulations, you guys. Woof. And then show me the jewelry. I want to see it. Maybe I can borrow it. Okay, is this phosphosiderite?
This is the very last
Whoop,
that
whoop,
we
whoop.
have
Okay.
of everything.
Well, this is it. Past life recall. It reduces stress and anxiety. This is phosphosiderite, and it does not, it's not white. Let me try and,
Do you want us to try the lights overhead?
we can try it. Yeah, it might be better for now. Stand by. We are working on our lighting, and I'm drinking kombucha. Okay, there we go. That should be better.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. They are light purple. This is phosphosiderite. And I had these spheres on sagegoddess.com. What was it, last week?
Mm-hmm.
Gone. Gone in like a minute. Because people know phosphosiderite is crazy rare, hard to find. We bought, oh, thank you for that, Golnaz. It's actually perfect. We bought what we could. There is no more. Like, there's no more. So if you want the stone for relieving stress and anxiety and recalling your past lives, there's nothing really better for those two things than this particular material right here. These are $55 each. Phosphosiderite. And it's spelled like it sounds. It's very phonetic. P-H-O-S. P-H-O-S-I-D-E-R-I-T-E. Phosphosiderite. Aren't they beautiful?
Jen and Tony.
Jen and Tony. More big balls. That's right, Nicolette. I got balls for days. Okay. It was funny. I put a video on our main Facebook page of myself, you know, holding some balls last week. And a bunch of boys came in and made like boy comments about balls in my hands. And it was like, are you kidding me right now? I am 45 years old. That is not funny anymore. I am not 10. So I had a laugh, and then I was like, do people really still do that? Like, balls, you know? Anyway, some of us never grow up. So thank you for being mature about seeing balls in my hands tonight. Okay. So we have, now this is African quartz. These pieces are skeletal, and what we believe, because they look like the pieces that we have seen, these look like skeletal generators that would have come from at least close to the Brandenburg mine. These are not Brandenburg amethyst pieces, but these are skeletal quartz generators, and they are gorgeous. When I say skeletal, do you see all those lines through there? What happens as quartz forms, this one is self-healed too, by the way. Do you see that line right there? That means that quartz had a splinter while it was growing and healed it over itself. And collectors look for pieces that are self-healed, because what that means is if that quartz can heal itself, it can heal you too. So that's something that we look for. But when we say skeletal, it's because at a certain point there was water and organic material growing with that quartz. And then over time, the water and everything that's organic slips away, and it leaves behind the actual physical growth structure or skeleton of the quartz. Brooklyn's got her flashlight there, so we can kind of show it to you. Maybe, yeah, maybe not. Let's see if we can do that. It doesn't translate as well as we want it to. But anyway, they're stunning. In the light of day, it's going to blow your mind. You can sort of see some of the markings here. Okay, we have, how many of these?
One.
Oh, just one. Okay, and she's a twin. We call this a tantric twin. It's really good for attracting the soulmate. You know, the whole idea of your twin soul is that there's someone out there who is the other half of you. And it would be good for you to have that person. This is $90. And isn't she beautiful? Skeletal generator, twin, tantric twin, from Africa, near the Brandenburg mines. What else can I say about this beautiful piece?
Anna.
Hannah?
Anna.
Oh, Anne. Anna. Okay, congratulations. Anna or N-E?
Anna.
Anna. Anna, got it. Okay, congratulations. That's a beautiful piece. Okay.
Speaking of
beautiful pieces, and speaking of Brandenburg, now, these are, you sure?
Yeah.
Really?
Okay.
Woo.
Moving on.
No, let's do that. Let's do that. I'm just excited for everybody.
That's super exciting.
Okay.
Like, this is a...
If you're wondering what just happened, I was questioning Brooklyn's sanity because of the price.
Yeah.
All I'm going to say is if you get what I'm about to show you, you just scored. And I mean scored. Ready, go. These are skeletal Super 7 double terminated crystals from Brandenburg, from the Brandenburg mine in Africa. They are translucent. You can see the lepidocrocite. I mean, you can probably see it through the camera here, even though it's kind of a piece of crap camera. You can probably still see. You're looking for those little red dots. That's the lepidocrocite. That is a hallmark telltale sign that you've got Super 7 in your hand. So there's that piece. And here's this piece. Oh, come on right now. I just can't. Because, are you ready? $89 a piece. They should be $289 a piece. These are translucent Super 7 from Brandenburg. Holy shit. Who is the lucky winner? And I swear, if you don't take that and have some jewelry made out of it, I will question your sanity. Those are so beautiful. Or can you imagine like a big, gorgeous cuff made out of that?
Cynthia Dotson.
Whoa.
And Peggy Casper.
Okay, Cynthia Dotson and
Peggy Casper.
Peggy. Woo! Can't even hold them in my hands. Like just the vibration of my arms. Woo! Okay, I'm having a moment. Literally, it made my heart palpitate. Okay. I have a magic wand for you. This is a beautiful wand that is crafted by a beautiful soul. And it is a passion wand. This is ruby in granite matrix on the handle, all done in copper, hand spun copper spirals, a ruby crystal on the front right here. And then the most beautiful translucent, this is a polish, but it's Lemurian quartz point on the end. So it is a single terminated ruby wand for passion, which means I can send passion from me to you. I can receive passion from you to me. I can open a circle to hold love ritual with this wand. I can call to the 4 directions with this wand. I can charge stones with this wand with energies of passion and love and lust and all the good, sexy things in life. Okay, so this wand, this is an incredible price too. Are you ready? This is $170. All handmade, hand fused, every single copper spiral, hand rolled, hand woven, and attached to the wand by hand. Isn't that beautiful? One of a kind. So beautiful. All right, Janet. Well, Janet, you have to decide where the donation is going to go to tonight, because every time we do a live spec sale, we do fun giveaways. And then one of the items that we sell, we donate all of the proceeds of that item to the charity of our customer's choice. And so, Janet, would you please decide where you would like us to donate your $175 tonight? And we will send you confirmation the donation has been made in your name. And congratulations. It would be sweet if it was some kind of, I mean, it's up to you, Janet, but it'd be sweet if it was some kind of an organization that helped people heal around love, whether it was, you know, loss of a loved one maybe, or healing of some kind, because that's really what this would be a really beautiful wand also to help you recover from grief and loss. So congratulations. I'm really glad that wand is going home to you, Janet. So much love. Okay. Ah! Come on right now. Look, you got a little view of my altar. There are some of my wands. And there's just weird stuff over there because this is a mirror. And the man who made this mirror is beautiful on every level. Truly, like the stories I could tell you. And that's why I love what I do. And that's why I love Tucson. The way we found these mirrors is we went to this man because I love him and I love his jewelry. We ended up hanging out with him because last year I inspired him to create a jewelry line. So we were talking about that. And we had some food. And so he said, let me set out a blanket for you to sit down and have a nice lunch. And so because we just had like to-go stuff in styrofoam, he put a little you know, a little piece of fabric down and lit some incense for us and brought us water, like was just taking care of us. And while we were eating, we looked over and we saw these frames sitting, these mirrors. And I was like, oh my God, what is that? And he said, oh, I'm hand making these out of kyanite. I'm sorry, what? A kyanite mirror? This is why I love Tucson. It's kyanite, which is for balance and alignment, helps you overcome vertigo. And part of what I love is if you're going to look at yourself in that mirror, imagine having a more balanced view of your own beauty. You know, a lot of times we're our own toughest critics, right? And so what if you use this mirror to enhance your own self-image, how you think about yourself or how you talk about yourself? Once again, I can't even believe the price of this. Are you ready? Just go. Somebody is very lucky tonight. $200 for this. This mirror is all handmade. He hand cut every piece of this kyanite. He hand cut every piece of it. Look at the back. Unbelievable. And it can just sit however, you know, however wide you want it on your altar. I probably would use it this way and put some of my, you know, treasures on it and almost use it like a vanity tray, but you can do anything you want with it.
Michelle's got it.
Michelle, congratulations. It is so beautiful. Once in a lifetime. Truly, truly, truly.
Hey.
Yay, and congratulations. That is something else. Okay, so far I think we have, the only thing left that we haven't sold, just in case anybody's interested or you came in late, is our Libyan gold necklace. This is for those of you who are priestesses, you know, who are magicians, who do ritual work. I just want to point out it's very rare to have the Libyan gold with the osmium and the meteor material inside. See those dark lines? This is the rarest of the rare tektite that you'll find on the planet. So again, that piece is still available, the only one of its kind, and it's $650. Okay.
Last one.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Janet wants it.
Janet wants it?
Yep.
Janet wants it.
Woo.
And then we have, this is still in case somebody may want.
Of everything tonight, Janet, that necklace was my favorite thing. And that's really telling you something, given what I just showed you tonight. That necklace will knock your socks off. Janet, I will send you a link to the videos about Libyan tektite. If anybody would like to see them. In fact, maybe we can link to them on the event page, you guys. I'll get you guys the link for the Libyan tektite. There's a series on YouTube that if you're interested in this, you really should watch it. It'll give you such a broader perspective on why that material is so super special. The one, the only Super 7 sphere that we have at Sage Goddess of this size. There's nothing else like it, nothing else like it coming. You can see the hematite, right? People always ask me, how do you know you've got Super 7? There's certain telltale signs. This is not your regular amethyst when it has all of the red markings in it, especially when they're along the points like this. That's one hallmark sign. Super 7 also has inside of it lepidocrocite, smoky quartz, clear quartz, the amethyst, goethite, which is a darker mineral. Sometimes you can see this goethite, it almost looks black. This is a little bit of goethite here. Right along here is a goethite pocket, and goethite is really good for anxiety too. Super 7 is a master healer of anxiety, depression, and any of the emotional or mood disorders. It's really good for stabilizing the emotions. This one is $500. Isn't that something? And one of the things to think about with spheres, I always try to teach you so that you're a good consumer, is remember to carve down to a sphere like this, there's so much waste. I mean, they have to start with a size that's as big as your screen, right? Relatively speaking, to get down to a sphere this size. And there's a lot of loss and a lot of waste. And so that's part of the reason why spheres are so expensive, because they could cut 20 generators, right? But only one sphere out of a piece that size. So this piece is truly one for the collectors. Truly, truly, truly. And it is here. What was that?
Nancy.
All right, Nancy, congratulations. What a night, you guys. There's one more Libyan gold ring. Would you guys like to see it? Oh, come on, of course you want to see it. I want to show it to you. It is a triangle, which is kind of special. Again, 14 karat gold over your sterling silver. This is set exactly the same way, where the point of that stone, do you see it, is down far enough so that as you slip your finger in there, it's actually touching your skin. And again, why does that matter? It matters metaphysically because if you're going to be using your stones as medicine, right, to call in their energies for specific things, for healing for yourself or whatever you're doing with it, you want the stone to touch your skin. It's really important. So this is more of a triangle or a trillion cut, which I love. Represents the 3 primary phases of the moon. Maiden, Mother, Crone, 3 primary phases of life, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, the Holy Trinity in the Christian tradition. So I love triangles of all kinds. And so this one is size 8, $650. Isn't it beautiful? I love the two-tone. You guys see that I do everything two-tone. So even my necklaces and everything, this cuff from Louis is two-tone. He's a big fan of the two-tone, but I am too, because some of my jewelry is gold. And actually, you should wear gold jewelry every day, at least one piece. That's more of a Hindu tradition, and certain cultures believe that gold actually brings prosperity. And so it's important to balance your sterling silver jewelry with your gold jewelry too. Isn't she beautiful? Okay, if she's not your size, lucky you, right? In a way. My husband's always like, great, none of them were your size. That's terrible, and I'm so glad. Okay, I have 1 or 2 more items I could do as a giveaway. Is there anything else that we have that's for...
We could do this one. The one simple. It's really beautiful.
Let me show them this. Okay.
Okay.
Nope, feeling called to this one. This is one of the few palm stones I saw at Tucson this year that is the hybrid blue-green kyanite, which is really special. Most of the blue-green kyanite coming out of the Middle East right now is a result of an earthquake, actually, that happened between the border of Pakistan and Afghanistan, which actually forced 2 kyanite pockets together, a blue and a green, and it made this fusion color. And so it's very rare. And there's all kinds of fun stories about that, like the fact that when that earthquake happened and that particular land movement happened, the story I heard was this guy just rushed in and was like, okay, now I own this mine, and then started charging people for the stuff. And people were like, how do you just own it all of a sudden? So there's kind of a weird story about that. And then the next year, all the stuff was brought to Tucson that they got out, which was not a lot. And now it's all gone. Because, I mean, it's not like there's more coming, right? When I got sick with a nerve disorder, a very good friend of mine and teacher gave me blue-green kyanite and said it was one of the most important stones that I could use for nerve pain and neuralgia. So if you have nerve pain of any kind, this might be a good one for you to consider. This is a gift. I wouldn't even know what to charge you for this, honestly, because the stone is just more traded now than even sold. There really isn't much more of that coming out. So if you have pain, especially nerve pain, and you feel called to this beautiful disc of a stone, kyanite from the Pakistan-Afghanistan border, isn't that gorgeous? Then just say yes, please, and I will choose one of you and send this home. Yeah, I was going to say, if you have fibro, I just want to hug you right now. But this could be helpful to you. Other stones, by the way, just so you know for your own wisdom, Udilite is really good for any kind of nerve pain or neuralgia, and so is Sugilite. Those are sort of my 2 go-tos for that. We've had central nervous kits before to support that, just because so many people share my experience of nerve discomfort. Oh, I love that. Okay. I see you guys. Okay, and I'm feeling the call. Okay, all right, Lisa Patterson, I'm feeling it right away. Lisa Patterson actually shared that she has C2 spinal bifida, which actually runs in my family. I had to have special testing with both of my children because I'm a carrier of spina bifida. So I'm sorry to hear that you have that, but I have a great deal of understanding and compassion for you. And I actually think this could be a stone that would help you. So I'm going to send it to you, Lisa Patterson, with so much love, and a big dose of Reiki will come along with it. And I hope that it brings you a lot of comfort. And with a stone like this, you actually just want to physically apply it. So whether it's to your sciatic or wherever your pain comes. Mine sort of is usually my lower back, but you can actually just, rub the stone on the place where you have the pain. And that's why I like these disc-shaped stones, because you literally can use them almost like a bar of soap. So enjoy that one with all my love. And I see all of you who are suffering too. You'd think they'd find a way to help us, wouldn't you? Something that would work to help us. That's why we use our crystals. Okay. Last but not least, and I'm actually going to do this giveaway on the event page because that'll be kind of fun, won't it? Okay. Has tonight been fun? Have you enjoyed it? I swear I've gotten a huge buzz off of this. I was feeling like I wasn't sure I was going to be able to do it because I kind of have had a cold and I wasn't feeling great this morning. And just the rush of good energy and sweetness from you guys has me feeling all better now. So cheers to you. You got some really cool stuff tonight. Okay, this is orange kyanite. I would say this is the rarest color of all kyanites. It's certainly the hardest to find. This is a naturally terminated orange kyanite crystal, and it is set in solid sterling silver, 925. This is a big piece. You don't see orange kyanite this big. I wouldn't even know what to charge for it because he only had one this size. Isn't it beautiful? It's almost translucent. Orange kyanite balances your passion and your desire. It balances your creativity, and it helps to give you stamina. One of the things I've noticed with orange kyanite is, and I go through this too, some creative people, it's like they spike. Like they're really creative and then they lose the inspiration. They get really creative and they lose the inspiration. What orange kyanite does is sort of stabilize that. So your inspiration, instead of coming in these like tidal waves, is a little more consistent. So now you've seen it, I am going to give it away on our spec sale event page. And so we will choose a winner there and we'll announce the winner in the morning. So that gives you plenty of time overnight. Does that work for all of us? Okay. It gives you plenty of time overnight to enter to win that piece. And if you feel like there's somebody else in your life, I'm kind of feeling like maybe one of you is going to win this for someone else. Maybe you have a friend who needs to get her butt in gear, or his butt in gear. This would certainly help with that. Isn't it cute? I love it so much. So that's our last gift for tonight. Make sure you go to the event page. The team will put up, just comment here if this resonates with you, and then I will choose and announce the winner of this beautiful piece tomorrow. You're so welcome. Well, have a great rest of your evening. Thank you for being here with me tonight. It was so much fun to play with rocks and play with you. We will be back here, I think, in 2 weeks. Is that right? Now, tomorrow night, I am teaching an online class on light codes. What are light codes? Every person on this planet has their own codes that they share with other people, and they share them in different ways. And so tomorrow night, you're going to be able to learn about what your light codes might be, how you transfer them to other people, and how to work more intentionally with the light codes that are around you. We're also going to talk about how to activate the light codes that are in your crystals. So if you're interested in conversations about higher levels of dimensional awareness and how to activate dormant energies in your life, tomorrow night's the night. And I believe that class is free to holistic healers and everybody in my GemWise class. I teach a class on gemstones once a month called GemWise. It's $20 a month. If you're not in there, you should be. A lot of you are. So if you're in GemWise, it's free. If you're in my holistic healer program, it's free. If you're not, it's $20, but it should be a really lively conversation about how to activate your own potential as a healer and share that potential in the world. So I look forward to seeing you tomorrow night. Yeah, so if you want to know more about the class, we'll put all the details on the specimen sale event page, so you don't have to look far. And we will link to everything that you need there so that you can find that too. And anytime you want to learn more about our events, if you go to facebook.com/sagegoddess, that's our main Facebook page, you'll always be able to find our upcoming classes and events, and hopefully lots of other interesting things to inspire you too. So that's it for me and for us. Have a great rest of your night. You're very welcome. Thank you for being here. And I will look forward to seeing you either tomorrow or next week. We have lots of fun things coming up, so I will see you soon. Have a great evening, everybody. Lots of love from all of us to you. See you soon.